from up around Blackburn Way, the Rocket. And when he starts rocking it, Steady Squirrel can stay at home.
Yeah, it's easy. Well, I say it's a lot easier when you know your opponent's struggling. He must be standing behind Smithy and going, well, he's having too many wild darts. He's not hitting the treble 20 consistently enough. He can see him really perspiring, and he thinks, well, I've only got to stay straight, as we would call it in the game, and the game's mine.
Absolutely, and that from the twice winner on this stage, Rod Harrington. Twice held this trophy high and proud. I think there's no doubt of that happening, love. There, a lot of Ronnie's fans and those ladies, that ladies' luncheon club looks quietly convinced that their man's gonna walk it. And when you won here, you had your 2 wins, Rod, you were taking special drinks, weren't you?
95.
Yeah, I was on high energy drinks. I was, in the gym, and you had to do it. Yeah, it was something at the time. I kept myself very fit, did a lot of swimming, and certainly in '99, I believe I won it more. I was the fittest and the best at the time. That was when TV was black and white, I believe, Sid. It was that long ago.
Still is on hindsight. Smithy looking for the cover shots. They're not going for him. Wow. I like that. Spelled phonetically, but what's wrong with that? Lovely that start by Ronnie, and he is crisp up and down there like a guardsman on springs. Standing room only here in this sensational venue. It's like the Milan Opera House crossed with the bull ring, and I mean bull ring in Madrid.
140.
Yeah, what Smithy's got to do, he's got to start hitting more 140s and putting the pressure on. Ronnie knows he's got 6 darts from 134, although Dennis did it the 140. Just set it up, treble 18 for double top.
58.
Now there's a small chance here for Smithy. If he can hit at least a ton, it puts the pressure on the 76 and maybe able to nick a leg and get back in the game.
So far so good. Wow. He's had a flood of sweat from the brow and the eyes. Look at this. Absolutely speckled.
130.
Yeah, you can see it absolutely throwing off him. And what he mustn't do is wipe his eyes with his right hand and then try and throw the dart. Double 8 for Baxter.
Game 78 flag.
Well, great bull shot there. Set up the shot. Set that up nicely. Flooded with sweat through the eyes. Got the bull, and Ronnie just stepped in.
What Smithy should have done is what Wayne Mardle did. 2 or 3 sweat bands up, perhaps the left hand arm, so he can just wipe the sweat off and get rid of it instead of wiping it off with his hand, which actually doesn't get rid of it properly.
Oh, well, lovely stuff by Ronnie. Oh, just slightly got cocky on the last dart. First one attempts the winner. Oh, he really is absolutely welling in the eye areas and down the nose with sweat. I think you're dead right. Wayne had the right idea. Had a big gauntlet of goes like a tennis player on his wrist for mopping up purposes, whereas Ronnie looks like a man who practices in a fridge.
Yeah, looking extremely cool. Close up there on Smithy, you can see it absolutely running out of him. Of course, probably by the end of his second dart, it's starting to run in his eyes, and sweat will start stinging the eyes. It'll ruin the vision.
Point made, kid. Point shown graphically. Absolute sweat pouring out of the opponent, and Ronnie, as cool as he's on. Look at the state of the eyes, and you're dead right. He's starting to get red eye. It's starting to blink and irritate now.
I think Smithy's thinking to himself, what have I got to do here? Sometimes when things ain't going right, you just perhaps want to get off the stage. And well, that's a great return from Smithy, but he's got to up his average still by another 20 points to get near Baxter, because Baxter looks really calm here.
Yeah, coasting on 95 average. To Smithy's miserable 73. Baxter on a 2-darter for a 14-darter here. It's becoming a parade.
Yeah, Smithy clapping himself there, knowing it weren't enough. Just no pressure on Baxter to take double 16. He goes 7-2 up.
Beautiful, beautiful adjustment to take the ball after the marker.